Have you ever felt lost, untethered, searching for something more? Welcome to Angelic Footprints, where the spirit meets the road on a journey to self-healing and rediscovery. I'm Dagmar, your host, psychic medium and seasoned traveler. Each week we'll explore the world of angels and personal transformation. We're going to dive into compelling histories and captivating mythology. You're going to hear remarkable, real-life angel encounters and discover how you too can connect with the angels guiding your path. Whether it's through practical tips, meditation techniques, or stories that resonate deeply, Angelic Footprints is here to light your way. From mystical journeys to profound self-discovery, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to find your angelic guide? Then subscribe to Angelic Footprints today and step into a world where angels walk beside you every step of the way. Angels, spirituality, healing. Let's ignite your transformation. Hello and welcome to the Angelic Footprints podcast. So far, the topics of the show have been about angels in our lives and the historic significance of angels. In episode 3, you were able to experience the healing power of an angelic meditation. There have also been guests who have told you about their own experiences and what these have meant for them in their lives. What I would like to also add to the diversity of the show is angels in your travels. For me, I have had many angelic encounters, and I always find it a magical experience seeing how artists over time have interpreted the presence of angels or added the magic of angels into the world that we live in. Sure, you can go to any church or cemetery and you are bound to find some kind of depiction of angels. What I am going to share with you over future episodes are places where you can go to experience angels in many different formats. Today, the first city that we are going to journey to together is going to be London. London has existed for over 2,000 years. The Romans established a settlement called Londinium in 43 CE on the site of the current city of London. The settlement was a major port and commercial centre in Roman Britain. The area was originally settled by early hunter-gatherers many years before that. In fact, it was settled around 6000 BC, and researchers have found evidence of Bronze Age bridges and Iron Age forts near the River Thames. There have been many settlers and invaders over time, and today London is a vibrant cultural and financial centre. With that in mind, I want to take you on a different tour of London, one where you may get to see the influence of angels. Now, for any tourist who is coming to London, Buckingham Palace is a well-known landmark on the tourist trail. But did you know that in front of Buckingham Palace is the Victoria Memorial, and on it stands a golden statue of the Angel of Victory? Now, the Victoria Memorial is a monument to Queen Victoria, and it's located at the end of the Mall in London, and it was created by the sculptor Sir Thomas Brock. He designed it back in 1901. It was unveiled on the 16th of May 1911, though it was not actually completed until 1924. We're talking 100 years ago. Now, this memorial includes the 3 angels of virtue. The angel of justice that is located on the north side of the monument, The Angel of Truth, located on the opposite side of the monument, facing southeast. Charity, located on the western side of the monument, facing Buckingham Palace. The memorial also includes a gilded bronze statue of Winged Victory at the top of the central pylon, a marble sculpture of Queen Victoria facing eastward, statues of constancy and courage seated on the either side of the Winged Victory. I'm sure if you go and visit the Angel of Victory on top of the Victoria Memorial, you'll now be able to look at it with different eyes. Even if you've been to it before, go and see it again. Next on our journey is the Angel of Peace, located near Hyde Park Corner at the end of Constitution Hill. This is the largest bronze sculpture in London, and it sits atop the Wellington Arch. Set in the heart of Royal London, both the Wellington Arch and Marble Arch originally were supposed to be in front of Buckingham Palace. Now, that was where it was planned in 1825 by George IV to commemorate Britain's victories in the Napoleonic Wars. This sculpture depicts Nike, the winged goddess of victory, descending on the chariot of war, holding the classical symbol of victory and honor, which is a laurel wreath. The face of the charioteer leading the quadriga is that of a small boy. Interestingly enough, this was the son of one Lord Mickleham, who funded the sculpture. Again, a wonderful sculpture that I'm sure that now that you know that she's there, that you will love to go and have a look at. And while you're there adding to your itinerary, let's take a look at the Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain, located at Piccadilly Circus in London. The Shaftesbury Memorial Fountain, officially and popularly known as Eros, is a fountain surmounted by a winged statue of Anteros, located at the southeastern side of Piccadilly Circus. It was moved there after the Second World War from its original position in the centre of the circus. It was erected way back in 1892 and 93 to commemorate the philanthropic works of the 7th Earl of Shaftesbury. He was a politician and philanthropist, and his achievement is one of replacing child labour with school education. The model for the sculpture was Gilbert's studio assistant, a 16-year-old Anglo-Italian named Angelo Colarossi. Isn't that interesting? A young boy named Angelo being the muse for Gilbert's figure of an angel. I want to now introduce you to the beautiful angel wings statue at Islington. This area is home to Angel Central, which, funnily enough, is a huge shopping centre with a stainless steel sculpture called, of all things, Angel Wings. It's a 15-metre stainless steel angel sculpture. It was designed in 2003 by artists Wolfgang Buttress and Fiona Heron as the centre's focal point. Now, there were angel wings there before, and a young girl was fighting plans to remove a beautiful sculpture from the shopping centre as part of an £11 million revamp. And the original owner of Angel Central in Islington wanted to relocate the towering angel wing sculpture to make way for a raised walkway. However, it was agreed that the angel wings would be refurbished. A company by the name of Goodman Metalworks were commissioned to remodel the sculpture. The angel wing is very special as it is a symbol of angels who symbolize purity, courage, love, harmony, and protection. They provide us with happiness, hope, and faith. Is it any wonder then that a young girl of 10 years old wanted to fight to keep the beautiful original sculpture? And it was because of her and the petition from many local residents that meant that the original sculpture was remodeled and recommissioned to be part of this new venue. I encourage you to go and see that because it's not one of those things that you would normally find on your average tourist trek. I'd like you now to venture down Oxford Street. As many of you might know, Oxford Street is one of the busiest shopping areas of London, where there are several large department stores, one of them being Selfridges. Wikipedia tells me it was voted the best department store in the world in 2010 and 2012. Many people who enjoy shopping there don't actually know the story of the creation of the store. Selfridges was opened back in 1909. It was designed by the American architect Daniel Burnham, who also designed Marshall's Field's Chicago, Filene's in Boston, Wanamaker's in Philadelphia, and Gimbel's and Wanamaker's in New York. The grand classical facade hides a structural secret. Selfridges was one of the first buildings in England built around a steel frame. Now, the gentleman who owned it once upon a time, Harry Selfridge, wanted to create a store that was the third most visited place in London after the Tower of London and Buckingham Palace. He built the first grand modern department store in England. Now, an 11-foot statue by Gilbert Bayes stands above the entrance to Selfridge's store in Oxford Street. The statue depicts the Queen of Time on the prow of the ship of commerce, with nymphs attending her. The statue was unveiled back in 1931 to celebrate the store's 21st birthday. What then does the Queen of Time have to do with angels? What's interesting is the Queen looks remarkably like Athena, holding the small figure of Nike, which represents victory, in her right hand, and a sprig of laurel, which is also a symbol of victory, in her left. But unlike Athena, she wears no armor, and Nike stands on an orb, a regal attribute. She is also winged, which in many ways is a metaphorical sign for time flies. Her supporters are mermaids holding phases of the moon, controlling the tides. The clock behind supports an Elizabethan ship, recalling the early days of the exploration that would lead to the Industrial Revolution, trade, commerce, and globalization. In many ways, the Queen of Time is a figure representative of many different aspects of life, who we are, and what the store owner wanted to create, a beautiful memorial for everyone to be able to see. So when next you are down in Oxford Street, remember to look up to see the Queen of Time, the beautiful clock, and the beautiful Queen with her beautiful angel wings. Another place that I would love you to go and visit is the Central Criminal Court, otherwise known as the Old Bailey, which is situated close to St. Paul's Cathedral on the street of Old Bailey, running north from Ludgate Hill to Holborn. Here you will find Fortitude and Truth flanking the recording angel above the City of London arms. There is also the statue of Justice. The depiction of Justice is traditionally represented as a strong woman, often resembling an Amazon warrior. In her left hand, she holds a set of scales, which are typically used to measure fairness. These scales are light and without chains, so they don't overshadow the sword she holds in her right hand. The sword is also designed to be slender enough to be manageable with one hand, emphasizing that only someone as powerful as Justice could maintain this pose for an extended period. When you look up to see the statue of Justice, notice that Justice stands still upon a globe symbolizing her universal authority and the idea that she governs the entire world. Overall, it's supposed to convey a strong sense of balance, fairness, and eternal vigilance in the pursuit of justice. But the angels in this building don't stop there. The recording angel at the front of the building, while it is depicted as a cloaked woman, she has a protective hood and her features are noted as being particularly impressive. And with her is the angel of fortitude, and she embodies strength and resilience. Overall, the three figures are elegantly arranged on a curved, open pediment above the entrance, and it draws your eye upward to the apex of the recording angel's head. And on the other side of her is the angel of truth. She is portrayed reclining and looking into a round mirror, symbolizing self-reflection. A snake is wrapped around her arm, representing knowledge. Overall, you have these beautiful angels representing a number of different aspects of the human condition. That's all for today. I hope today's episode inspires you to go out and visit the London angels in a new light. While they are merely one person's interpretation, angels are with you every step of the way. There are more angels to be found, and we will explore their locations in future episodes. Join me in my Angelic Footprints Facebook group, where I will share photos of these amazing angels, and you will be able to keep up to date on information regarding future episodes and also connect with like-minded people. In the meantime, if you found this episode valuable, please share information about the show with 3 people who you believe would find it beneficial. If you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a 5-star review on the platform where you're listening. Until the next episode, blessings, and may your life be filled with hope and inspiration.